What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Springfield Tigers. It's Tuesday night, Tigers table night for Springfield Local. Proud to be a part of this every Tuesday night. Come on down to the Tigers table. Next week, we will hopefully be talking a big win over McDonald and the preparation for a very big football game against Lowville. But we'll get into this week. Player profiles, proud to be joined. How about a hand, fans? Two seniors, Lucas Dattilo, Josh Felasco. Boys, thanks for joining us. All right, Lucas, let's go to you. We've had you both on, so it's been a pleasure. Now it's a pleasure for me to get back at this week 9. You just come off senior night. Josh, I'll go to you first. Talk about senior night and what that meant to you.
It meant a lot, actually, just because, one of our coaches, he always talked about that's kind of like the only time your parents will be on that field with you. So it kind of felt good just to be able to walk with them.
Shout out to your family and to your parents. That's a special moment. Lucas, how about for you?
Yeah, it was fun. We got our last game on the turf out and ended with a win, and it was a good feeling.
But here, I'm going to say this. It's not going to be, hopefully, their last game on that field, no doubt. Need to take care of business here the next couple weeks and get a couple home games. But let's dive into that game. Mineral Ridge, a talented football team, no doubt. You guys have played 3 games in a row against 3 talented teams and done well in all 3 of them. Talk about the Mineral Ridge game. I thought, again, you guys had great games offensively and defensively. Josh, I'll go to you. The defense continues to get better every week. Is that true to say?
Yeah, I can say that's true. I feel like every day at practice we come out, keep the intensity up, and we're just getting better week by week.
What are some of the things, Josh, you think this football team needs to improve on to get where you need to be as the season continues?
Probably just working on our personal stuff, because I feel like through these past couple of games we've been kind of shooting ourselves in the foot with like personal fouls, but we just got to learn just to walk away from stuff.
Offensively, talented. Obviously, Dante's been a little nicked up, but Kaysen's come in and done a great job running the football. I go back, O-line and D-line. Lucas has been the strength of his football team. It continues to get better. As a lineman on both sides of the ball, what are some of the things you think that group can improve on?
There's all kinds of stuff, whether that's watching your key or reading your guard or whatever it is. You just got to make sure you're not jumping off sides. You got to read the play and just do your job. We get better.
Yeah, and it's getting better every week. They will head to McDonald Friday night. If you can't make it on out, come on down to Tigers table. We'll have it on Friday night on YSN. We will be there supporting the Tigers all season long. For both of you, Lucas, for you first. Week 9. Like, it feels like I just walked in here, and here we are, week 9. I've had you guys on a couple times. Now we're kind of going through the process with this senior group again. As seniors, has it started to hit home a little bit? Every week becomes a little more important.
Yeah, definitely. The last game you can never really prepare for. You can just play your best and leave it all out there with your guys, and it's really all you can do.
Josh, I go to you. A senior night, a win. I'm sure The Rock was a great place last Friday night. Talk about that a little bit.
It felt really good just being up there with all these guys that I've played sports with all throughout like my childhood. It felt good actually being up there after the big win.
Yeah, no doubt. But this team goes on 2 road games. Now, this is a tough challenge. McDonald is a dangerous football team, I would say. You can't look past McDonald with what's sitting behind that one. As a group, everything's out in front of you. We talked off air, league championship, make the playoffs, get hopefully a couple home playoff games. Do you guys talk about that as a group?
Oh, definitely, yeah. McDonald and Lowville are obviously 2 pretty good football teams, but if we come out and do our job, we'll come out on top for sure.
Same thing for you. You guys spend a lot of time. I love seeing this group here every Tuesday night. Never seen a group eat as good as this group eats every week. Hopefully, while you guys are doing this, your wings are still there when you get back. We'll work on that, though. But going on the road's a tough thing. And I go back with both of you a lot that I go back to those non-league games. If you can go to Geneva and play a talented football team, these things are easier to do. I say going on the road together as a group sometimes is funner than playing at home. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, the drive home's always pretty fun, especially after the win. And, yeah, get to hang out with the guys on the bus.
Road games are fun for you?
Yeah, best part probably bus ride home.
Yeah, okay, so Josh, I'll go to you first. It's a different mentality. It's yes, you hear your fans probably obviously, but it's the players and the coaches that have to even come together. Road games are hard to win, and this team has won road games for years, and I say it's because of the closeness of this football team. No doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
With Josh Felasco and Lucas Dattilo, player profiles, we're going through the second time around. So here's my first question for you guys. We talked favorite class and a shout out to teachers. You both have informed me we want to talk about a favorite elective, maybe not a class that you have to have, but a class that was an elective and you had to take. Lucas, you go first. Shout out for your favorite elective class and that teacher.
I'm going to go Mr. Dunn, and I'm going to go Intro to Business.
Intro to business. So is this something like Lucas Dattilo has that business mind that you maybe want to carry on after you get out of Springfield?
Maybe. We'll see. We just got to see what that class brings and how well I do in it.
Oh, you better be doing
Yeah,
it. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, shout out to the teacher, Mr. Dunn, no doubt. One of those guys. He doesn't miss a whole lot of Springfield activities. Is that fair to say?
It's pretty fair.
Okay. All right, Josh, how about you? Favorite elective, favorite class?
Probably last year, Mrs. Wilson, she retired, but probably her personal wellness class.
Personal wellness class. Okay, so those are 2 ones. So we had to get that one off the hook. It's hunting season. Either one of you hunters?
I don't, unfortunately.
No? All right, so we'll skip that one. Anything surprising as a senior for you guys that maybe you've experienced for the first time?
Not really. I think pretty much we've been through the thick of it with the last 2 senior groups that we've had, and there's no really surprises.
Nothing's really changed, and that's a
Right.
good thing. I think good football teams and good programs, not a whole lot changed. Josh, for you, you don't see any difference from junior year to senior year?
No, not really.
All right, we got to go to families because they're all here. Talk about your family. They're here tonight, and what this means to you as I might as well say it. It's winding down. It's winding down fast. I don't want it to be too fast because I say this group has a long run ahead of them, but the family support obviously is still there. Talk about them.
Well, the last time you asked, you said, do I know where they sit? And I said no. But she told me that they sit in the L, and then after the game, they'll go and stand by the fry stand. So there's
some of
your
the
answer to
best
that.
French fries, I will say.
Yes.
Some of the best fries around, no doubt. So now you know where they sit.
Yes.
All right, so now you have to do me a favor. You're going to McDonald.
Oh,
You better
man.
see where they're sitting and make eye contact with them on this big road game.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
got to
fair?
find them. Yeah.
Josh, you talk about your family. I know how supportive your family is here, what they mean to you. Do you guys, Josh, I'll ask you first. Do you talk as a family like, man, this is week 9?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be just sitting in my room. My mom will come in and be like, "Man, I can't believe this is week 9. I'm kind of bummed out about this."
Well, sure, parents are bummed. You don't want to see this end. We're here every Tuesday night. Cannot thank Melissa and Tiffany and Debbie and the staff for all they do to treat us. I don't want this to end because I will say I will miss this. I will miss being around you guys, bonding with you guys. What's the biggest thing for you guys that you take into this run as a group? What's one of the things you want to see this group get better at?
I think in all aspects of the game, I want to see them get better. I think we have potential on all sides of the ball, and we need to reach that in order to be as good as we think we're going to be.
Yeah, and I think you could be really good. Josh, I'll go to you with this. Everybody understands practice gets a little harder this time of year. Everybody's a little bumped. Everybody's bruised. You're beaten up a little bit. Coach does a great job, and you guys – but, Josh, I have to ask you guys take care of your bodies very well at Springfield. How important is that? Because everybody's a little beat up coming in week 9.
It's all about just taking care of your bodies on the weekends. Like after film that ice bath, we'll see our trainer. Just gotta take Advil and just stretch. That's it. And gotta keep moving. You can't just lay around all week. You gotta keep your blood flowing. You can't just be lazy.
See, I wouldn't be good then because I do a lot of laying around on the weekend, so I would not be very good. All right, somebody want to shout out right here live from the Tigers table? Anybody you want to say hello to and shout out?
Well, I already shouted her out, so I can't do it again. That'd be
sure
boring.
You can. We can have it. Absolutely. Go ahead.
All right, there you go, Natalie. You
Natalie.
get it. There you go.
Your girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
All
Yep.
right, that a
There you
boy.
go.
Let's have a hand for Natalie.
So cute.
That is cute. And I
Now
will
you
say,
got to do it.
all right, Josh.
I did last time.
Oh,
It's on you now. You got to top that one. Natalie gets a shout out.
What do you?
All right, you got to beat this one. Go ahead. Shout out to someone.
I'll do my mom.
boo.
All right. Shout out to your mom for all she does for you.
Seriously.
All right. So here, how senior nights are rough on parents, but senior nights are hard on moms. How hard was it on your mom?
It was hard. Yeah. I'll admit, she didn't tell me, but I know she was probably wanting to tear up a little bit.
Absolutely. And I think you guys will appreciate that down the road when you go back and remember walking out with your parents on senior night. Shout out to your mom, no doubt. Was mom ready to cry?
To be honest, I think it was my dad that was more ready to cry. I think he shed a tear, and she was just like, "Get him out of here."
Dad shed a tear. See, right now, Dad is.
He has no idea.
He has no idea. I
He's
think
munching
that's
right now.
What do we? Eric Dattilo has, I think, a gyro.
Uh-huh.
He's well into that gyro. So you're going to tell me that you think Dad was going to cry before Mom?
As soon as we got home, he told me, he was like, "Hey, I don't think your mom teared up, but I know I did."
I
was
love
like,
it.
"Oh,
No,
man."
again, shout out to both families, to both of you guys. Just win, and I say just win, but also remember who you are. Remember what you have here in Springfield Nation. Fans, how about a hand for these two guys, seniors, Josh Felasco, Lucas Dattilo. Best of luck Friday night, and go get another win. Thanks.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you.